I've always been interested in politics. As a student, I studied it in college, and I went to law school, and oftentimes law students are interested in politics and government in general, but never considered really running for office. I haven't ever run for an office before. But I remember the night Trump got elected, and I watched my wife crying in bed, and I thought about, how do I explain this to my kids? That all these things that we try to teach them every day, the values that we try to impart, which is so much our job and our role as parents, to teach them about honesty, integrity, about working hard, about valuing humility. I couldn't square those values with the person we just elected as president. I have 3 kids. I have a 16-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And when I'm not at work or training in triathlons, I am with my kids almost all the time. So I think if somebody were trying to get a full picture of me, one thing they could do is talk to the people I work with. So if they talk to the employees, the average tenure of the employees that I work with is probably over 20 years. People come to work at companies where I work, and we just stay. And I don't think it's because everybody's not ambitious at all. I think it's because we have an attitude that we're there to work hard, we're there to make money, but we also understand the other side of life, which is taking care of our families, taking care of our loved ones, making sure that people have the ability to lead the lives that they need to lead. If their father or their husband or their wife gets sick, the company's there to stand alongside them during that time as well. So that sort of corporate philosophy, I think, not only is good for business, it helps us to attract and retain employees, but more importantly, it helps us to have a company that's reflective of my own morals and values. So when you think about running a government, obviously the goals of running a government and running a business are different. Running a government, we're not trying to make money, but we still want to be efficient in both enterprises. There are some skill sets and skills that we use in the business world that are easily transferable. So the notion of coming up, what are the best practices? We don't have to invent everything ourselves. We can look around at other counties, other states, other municipalities, and figure out what are they doing well and where are we lacking. It strikes me that either nobody's even asking questions and decisions are being made by some wizard behind a curtain that we can't see, or that there are meetings going on outside of the public eye where decisions are being made and the public can't even see them. And if that's the case, if you're making good decisions and you're doing things efficiently and in a manner that you would be proud of, you would think you'd want to shout that to the world, put that out in front for everybody to see. So when I see somebody hiding something, when I see somebody who doesn't want to reveal what the thought process is, why they're doing something, I figure there's got to be a reason that they're trying to hide something. Not good results are going to come from that, right? Yeah. Secrecy and lots of money leads to bad things. It's awfully damn swampy here in Delaware County, that's for sure. That's for sure.